Hello and welcome to Diskog. Diskog is basically an audio player, much like any other. However, it's got a few really important additional features which are designed specifically for artists and bands and the like. And it's really designed to help us manage our discographies. And so I've been using this personally to make some sense of the huge collection of music that is Lucid Professor, with the focus of trying to get a few albums together. So I can show you how all of that works. So starting off, Diskog has an inbox-based workflow. So what that means is we are using, if I just scroll down here, so at the bottom here we've got settings and we've got import audio. Here we can basically set where Diskog is reading all of the audio from. Now this is just on my computer, and here we've got LP drive. This is basically a Google Drive folder, or a folder that's synced to the cloud. So all of the members in the band have access to this, and they have it on their computers, and they can all add music and recordings and ideas into this folder. So when I hit scan new files, it's going to scan that, and any music that, or any sort of audio files or MP3s that anyone has uploaded in recent history will appear now. If we just scroll up to the top and we go to audio, it will appear in this inbox. So I can instantly see what is the new stuff that I should be probably having a look at and having a listen to, and sort of seeing if I like, and sort of integrating from there. So what we can see right now is that someone has been recording a whole bunch of ideas for the verse in this song. So what I could do is I could audition them from here. So I can just go over here and I can play all of these, and I can skip through, and immediately I can give them ratings. But what really makes this special is what I'm sort of about to show you. So kind of like any normal audio player, you have, audio, we've got this inbox, we have an archive. So let's say, I don't like one of these, I can instantly archive it, or I can add it to a playlist. I can make playlists here, so I can have a new playlist. I can delete that playlist. I can order the playlists. So that's all pretty standard for audio. However, we have all of that as well, but for songs. Now this is where it gets really exciting, because songs are something completely different. We have an inbox. I'm just going to bring that back to the standard view there. We have an inbox of songs, so right now that's empty. We have an archive of songs, and we have playlists of songs, right? So these are the sort of albums that we're working on and some other things here. But basically, let's go into this album, and here you can see a bunch of songs. Now, what is so different about a song versus an audio file? Well, let's go into this one here, Addicted. And here we can see it's got a rating, it's got an artist, it's got some like other information like what tones and stuff were used. We can store our lyrics here. And what is really, really cool is this section here. So we can associate audio to this song. It automatically will search for the name. So what this does is allows us to add audio to this song. So here you can see all of the things that were in the inbox before. So if we go up here and go back to our audio inbox, these are the things that our bandmate or collaborator has recorded recently, and they probably want some of our feedback on it. So if we go into this song, we'll see that it's automatically searched that. But we can search anything here and add any audio we want to this song. But I'm just going to add these ones. So we'll add all of these to that song. And now all of that audio can instantly be found in that song. Okay, so that's kind of cool. We can keep track of our audio based on album and based based on song. So let's say we go to this album, we go to this song, instantly here's all the audio for that song. We go to this album, go to this song, instantly here's all the audio for that song. And because audio has its own rating system, we can kind of see like, you know, what are the parts we really like, what are the parts we don't really like. And if we really don't like something, we can just go in here and archive it, and it will, if we have hide archived audio ticked there, that will be hidden. So say we don't like this one, we can just archive it, archive it, archive it, archive it, and you know, immediately we're sort of like working our way down to the stuff that we really like, and we want to keep and, you know, be familiar with. If at any point we want to bring that back, we can just untick this, and immediately we can view all of those things again. Now, songs play in a similar way to audio. So when you make a playlist of songs, you can play it, right? So this is a playlist of songs, and we can, you know, order them in any way. So we can, you know, order them by rating or order them by the actual order. And we can drag and drop the order. So we can set up our albums and really from a top level view, get an understanding of what this album is going to start sounding like from day one, essentially. So the idea of this is that we're trying to develop our music in context to, you know, this bigger picture that we're building. And this gives us that entire picture. So we can play this song, you know, we can skip along and play all of our different songs. But you might ask, what audio is it playing? Well, if we go into one of these songs, it's going to play any audio that is ticked here. So if we have a favorite recording of this song, or a favorite, shall we say, like representation, or even if we have multiple, say this is a verse and a chorus, we can have those play back to back when the song is played. And again, we can reorder we can reorder these, and they'll play in that order. So let's say this one is a chorus and this one's a verse. Well, maybe we want to actually just play them back to back in that order. So that is really handy. And the other cool thing about this is that, I don't know if it's kind of obvious or not, but let's say we have this album, you know, we have all of these songs in this album. So we've got these songs, but we can add them to multiple playlists. So, and the whole song thing is going to be there. So this is just a short list of 5 songs that we're using to kind of demonstrate what we do broadly, because we have so much material. Like we have 3 or 4 albums probably that we're sort of working on, and say we want to showcase some stuff, we can just quickly go into this sort of supercut thing, and we have, you know, 5 songs from multiple different albums that we're working on. And yeah, in here, when you play them, again, they play the same thing. So they play the selected audio. So yeah, it's all about just having access to those reference recordings and being able to play them instantly, and also seeing and understanding how the song has evolved over time through something like, you know, live sessions or in the studio. You have that full sort of picture of what the song sort of is and where it's going, and you know, you can put that into the context of an album and play around with the order of songs in an album. You can add songs to different playlists or different albums, and you know, obviously you can archive songs as well. So then if you go to your archive, here is a bunch of songs that we sort of are no longer working on or not actively working on. Yeah, so I hope that kind of makes sense, and I really hope it's useful. Let me know your thoughts. In the settings, we have basic stuff like the theme and a warning. This is going to get very bright very quickly, but we have light mode, we have dark mode, and the system is the default. We have this here, which is what I showed you before. So this is where it scans for MP3s. When it does do a scan, it will tell you if there's any duplicated files, and it actually scans the audio. It's not just based on tags. It will, the first time you import audio, it's going to take quite a long time because it actually scans the content of the files to make sure that you don't have duplicated content, because I'm sure, as we all know, audio can take up a hell of a lot of space on our hard drives, so that helps with that, just cleaning up the mess. And then probably the last thing I'll mention today is that this software is a work in progress, and right now it's not linked to the cloud or anything. So all the application data by default is not synced to the cloud. So what I would recommend is that you, every once in a while, just create a backup. So what I've done here is I've set up backup location to basically, you know, like a, think of this as like your Google Drive or your OneDrive that's synced to the cloud. Make a little folder in there, so like call it, you know, whatever you want, like my Diskog library, and then just create a backup. And that will back up all of this information. So it's going to back up all your playlists, all your songs, all the information contained in all of those. And that's just really going to help you in case you need to recover, or you can also share your library this way. So yeah, you can do that. Just yeah, have a play. If you sort of like where this is going. If there's interest, I'll sort of keep developing it, and I'll make it more user-friendly and stuff, and I'll make it sort of sync to the cloud natively. But yeah, if you like the idea of having songs and actually being able to manage audio inside of them and have songs be playlisted, you know, definitely give it a shot, and let me know your thoughts, any improvements I can make. And yeah, thank you. So hope you enjoy. Yeah, I will catch you later. Goodbye for now.